Living your dream will not solve the problems in your head and in your heart. Michael K. Williams passed away this Monday, September 6th. If you don't know, he was an actor very, very well known for his roles on The Wire predominantly, but also on Boardwalk Empire. He was an Emmy-nominated actor. People knew who he was. I know I saw him recently in the When They See Us movie or docu-series that Ava DuVernay put together. It looks like it was a drug overdose from everything that was reported. So it sucks. Very sad, of course. The guy was young to be gone, in his early 50s, and had a great history in the hip-hop community, in the Black community, well-known figure. And while I was reading the obituaries about him, I realized that the drug problem had been a thing for him for years. It was even an issue while he was acting on The Wire. And he was even strung out for a period of time while he was on the show. He'd be high on the street, not knowing where he was, and in the next breath be showing up on set to film. It's something he'd been dealing with for a long time, and it's something that he was open about. I found it really interesting that he first started getting into drugs and getting involved with the wrong crowd in general in order to fit in. I saw a quote from him that said something like he was always acting, even when he was off set, because he always felt like a kid that didn't belong. And that's just heartbreaking. Not only is it sad because it reminds us that we shouldn't succumb to trying to conform to an image that we think other people want from us, because at the very worst, it could end in our death. It also reminds me of this. Michael K. Williams was an actor. Michael K. Williams had critical acclaim. People who were rich and famous knew him and knew who he was. He knew people that some of you, I'm sure, admire and look up to, and they respected him. He had respect in the community of actors. Some of you are actors, right? Some of you are musicians. All of you are working at a craft. All of you are artists, working intentionally at what you do, trying to make a difference and helping people. And that is the way that he looked at his work, I know from reading about him. Yet, accomplishing all that, yet living your dream will not solve the problems in your head and in your heart. I say this as the guy that's here encouraging you every day to find a way to make a living doing what you love, doing something that you are passionate about, just the way that Michael K. Williams did. But I would be remiss if I did not tell you that doing that, and I believe you can do it, is going to solve all of your other problems. There are things in your life that you need to take care of right now, that you need to take care of post haste, immediately. Because if you don't take care of these things now, they're going to come back to bite you later. Don't think of them as little things, and don't think when I'm happy in my future role or when I'm happy and my business is up and running, then this won't be a problem. Because the life of this gentleman showed us that that is not how it works. So address the drug problem. Get into rehab. Do what you need to do. Get off the porn. Stop watching it. Do whatever you need to do to make that happen. The alcohol, whatever it is, maybe it's just something in your character. Maybe you know you're a flake and people around you know you're a flake, and it's kind of become okay because everybody knows you know you're a flake and it's kind of the joke, ha ha ha. Why don't we get rid of that right now? Because I'm telling you, nothing is going to change that but you. There's no circumstance that's going to put an end to the flaws in your character except the ones that you impose on yourself intentionally. So I want to thank Michael K. Williams for his work and for his service, for the way that he approached his craft, to the way that he was a consummate artist and demonstrated that, and the way he lived a life that was very much oriented toward helping people. He was a big advocate of the end of mass incarceration and worked toward that end. I want to thank him for that, and I want to thank him for just providing an example for us. And I say with this with the utmost respect. It's time, guys. It's time to deal with whatever might hinder you in the future. Don't think it's just going to go away, because that's just not how life works. And for you who needs to get your relationship with God right, fix it. Fix it. Go to him in the name of Jesus, because you don't know when your last chance will be. This is the No Job Podcast.